Good Thursday afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us for THV 11 News at noon. I'm Jurnee Taylor, and today is a big day for the 2023 Summer Cereal Drive. It's our final community stop collecting cereal to support local families this summer. Chief Meteorologist Tom Brannon is live right now at the Walmart on Bowen Road in Little Rock. Tom, how's it going out there?
THV 11 Summer Cereal Drive. We're in Little Rock, wrapping things up today at 12:30. You got time to come out and make a big difference here in Pulaski County and the Little Rock metro area. We've got big donations coming in. First of all, we have to thank our hosts, Walmart. Miss Rhonda, great to see you again.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm doing well. You guys always come through for us, letting us take advantage of the storefront, and you also donate every year. Thank you.
You're so welcome. We're so happy to be a part of the Summer Cereal Drive. We want to make sure that we can always help the kids in the community get that very important meal of the day.
So Walmart has put together how many boxes of cereal for us?
580 boxes of cereal.
Walmart on Bowman. Woo! Thank you very much, Walmart.
You're welcome.
We promise to have the mess cleaned up by 12:45
That's
today.
no problem at all. You can keep it here as long as you want.
Miss Rhonda, thank you. We've got another big group of ladies that rolled out of their cars. The Masons are here, but not just any Masons. Talisha, how are you?
I am good. How are you, Tom?
I'm doing great. This is fantastic. Tell us what you've done.
Okay, so District 7 South, Order of Eastern Star, and the Prince Hall Masons. We are out of Pine Bluff. Where Mark A. McGraw is our Grand Master. Flora J. Simon is the Grand Worthy Matron, and we have with us District 7 South, and we have donated monetary and cereal. So thank you, and we're glad to be here.
Do you know how much?
We have 1,046 boxes and money. We had $1,020 check, and then we had 26 boxes of cereal, a total of 1,046.
That is incredible. Thank you guys so much. The Masons doing great things in the community. Yeah! Woo! Plus, Prince Hall Masons. It's a party. We've got more coming up from Walmart here at Bowman Walmart location in Little Rock. Right now, we'll go back into the studio.
All right, the energy is high again today.
He brings it everywhere he goes.
Absolutely.
All for a good cause.
You couldn't even tell it was hot out there, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I know he's sweating, though.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what's happening here at the noon hour. Temperatures are quickly warming up. We actually have temperatures right now in the 80s all across Arkansas. In Little Rock, you're sitting at 84 degrees. Monticello, 85. Texarkana, the hot spot on the map right now, 89. Mountain Home hanging on to those 70s for the time being. Our radar is mostly dry. We're looking at a clean sweep across Arkansas, but I do have to tell you, chance of rain today only about 10%. A very isolated shower at best. I think most of us are going to be nice and dry. Under that partly cloudy sky, we'll eventually climb to 89 later today. What's helping us out a bit, those additional clouds, as well as a breeze out of the northeast, 5 at times up to 15 miles per hour. I'm afraid, though, it's going to turn real hot this weekend. Some of the hottest temperatures we've seen in quite some time. Weekend also comes with a chance of some rain and storms. I'll tell you when and where coming up. And then we'll take a look at even hotter temperatures that are moving our direction right now. They get here next week. Just how hot it gets coming right up.
New information at noon today. Arkansas Supreme Court Justice Robin Nguyen has passed away. According to our partners at Arkansas Business, he was just re-elected last fall to a second term on the state's high court. He previously served on the state's Court of Appeals and as an adjunct professor at the Bowen School of Law. No word yet on his cause of death. He was 70 years old. A deep-sea robot from France has joined the effort to find the submersible that went missing Sunday while exploring the wreckage of the Titanic. This morning, a debris field was found in the search area. It comes at a critical time in the search, which is now past the 96-hour mark when breathable air could have run out. Roxana Saberi reports from Boston.
We're searching where the noises are, and that's all we can do at this point.
After 2 days of detecting noises underwater, the Coast Guard said Wednesday there's still hope for the 5 people on board OceanGate's missing submersible.
This is a search and rescue mission, 100%.
But both time and oxygen are running out.
In any search and rescue case, you look at all the different factors. How long we've been searching, what the survivability is, the oxygen on board. There is more than just one piece, and right now we're focusing on the search.
More rescue vessels are joining the effort. But searching for the small titan in the near freezing and pitch black conditions on the ocean floor is challenging.
If I were a family member, I would remain hopeful, but people generally do not come back from the bottom of the ocean.
OceanGate has faced criticism for years.
This company decided to self-certify.
Engineer Bart Kemper was part of a marine technology group that expressed concerns in 2018.
It follows no code and follows no jurisdiction.
Kemper said the company agreed to be more transparent with passengers, but continued to operate as an experimental vessel without what the group said is typical certification.
How rare is it for something like this to happen?
We have not lost a non-military submersible before. We've had failures, we've had fatalities, but we've never had this type of incident happen before.
More search vehicles have been joining the effort, including a French deep diving robot that could help release a trapped vessel. But even if teams do find and free the Titan before time runs out, it would still be a challenge to bring it to the surface. Roxana Saberi, CBS News, Boston.
Well, according to a new report by a National Transportation Research Group, traffic deaths are climbing in Arkansas. In 2019, the state saw 505 deadly traffic incidents. That number jumped to 643 last year, a 27% increase. Now, this report comes on the heels of a tragic traffic crash we told you about in London, Arkansas earlier this week. 3 people were killed, the driver and also 2 others were under the age of 18. 3 more were injured as well. The report also shows crashes come at a high cost. The report estimates incidents in the state in 2022 costed a total of $19 billion, which includes $5 billion in economic costs and $14 billion in quality of life costs. Yesterday was the first official day of summer, and you may have seen some national headlines saying this could be the worst year for ticks ever. But is that the case here in the natural state? THV 11's Sarah Bakowitz reports.
Summer is here and bugs have come with it. I actually put on bug spray just to report this story. And while mosquitoes can be a pest, experts say really, people should keep a close eye out for ticks, even if Arkansas season looks similar to years past.
I hate bugs.
You can get a lot more mosquitoes and little gnats and stuff.
When it gets close in the evening, mosquitoes, but I never thought of ticks.
Summer season also means bug season, and in Arkansas, that means ticks too.
We happen to be collecting ticks this morning. We've had plenty of ticks this year.
Dr. Lofton studies insects at the University of Arkansas. He says ticks are based on weather and the nearby wildlife they can cling on to.
When you have a earlier spring, warms up quicker, you're going to have ticks sooner than you would like a normal.
Even with an early start and some national headlines claiming otherwise, Lofton says the Arkansas tick season shouldn't be any worse than years past.
What I like to say is pretty much all tick years are the same. Tick populations tend to be more consistent than like mosquito populations.
But Dr. Hopkins at UAMS says you should still keep a close eye on a bite.
Generally, for you to get an infection or an illness from a tick, it has to be embedded for at least 12 to 24 hours. And so if you get it off soon, that reduces your risk even further.
Some of the symptoms of a more serious tick bite infection or illness can be fever, rash, and nausea, but the risk overall is still fairly low.
Probably far less than a third of the ticks in Arkansas are going to cause you a significant problem.
Even still, there are ways to try and avoid a bite altogether, like bug spray and proper clothing.
If you're going to be out in your yard or you're going to be out in the woods, probably best to wear a hat and long sleeves and long pants.
Another tip from Dr. Hopkins is to always check yourself for any ticks after a hike. Also, ticks have to stay on for 12 to 24 hours to cause some serious illness. So if you do find one of those ticks before that window, you can take a picture for your records, but there's no need to bring it in to the doctor. Back to you.
All right, well, happening today, the NBA draft could be history-making for the Arkansas Razorbacks as 4 players could hear their name called tonight in New York. Anthony Black, Nick Smith, Jordan Walsh, and Ricky Council are all projected to get selected. If they all find a new home, it will be the most Hogs taken in a single NBA draft since 1992. Now, if you want to look at where our THV 11 sports team predicts the players will go, we have a list right now on our website. That is THV11.com. The 2023 NBA draft starts at 7 p.m. tonight. Well, there's still time to help local families make it through the summer break. We're checking back in at the Summer Cereal Drive. Stay with us.